live again. Welcome everybody. I am MysticalLandSlide and we are playing Terraria today. It's gonna be a interesting one. Already got Danny D in the chat there with her dancing Pooh Bears. Always nice to have you here, Danny. I was going to play Fortnite, but they decided to have a 2-hour long update and I was already over my stream time as it is, so as you can tell, I play it on my off hours. So what's this game? It is a base building, boss beating, survival kind of game. And you haven't tried Pal yet? I haven't. I haven't downloaded it. Yes, I have, what is it, Palia in my Steam library, and I'm just waiting for it. I've just got to be in the mood to do it, really. Pretty much the way everything is with me, so. Let's see. Pick some crazy hair. That's how mine really is. It is a reddish brown. We'll get in the mood. I have a feeling I probably will have to here in a little while. Okay. My name. I always forget the name. Just enough for my actual name there. MysticalLandSlide. Character drops money on death. I don't want to go too much farther because then I'll drop everything and that would not be good. Oh, no. I want to play. It's been a while, obviously. I'll delete these. I'll start us a brand new one. Randomized, classic, medium size. Just do a random seed. The crazy head of sacrifice. That's always a fun one. Yeah, this game is, I don't know. I've never really played. It's a side scroller, which I've never really played one like it before. But I absolutely love the game. You find chests, you break blocks. It's almost like side-scrolling Minecraft in a way, but a whole lot better. I actually preferred this one over Minecraft for a very long time. Minecraft to me is only good when you have like tons of mods and all this kind of stuff, and that's hard on your computer and all that. Well, this game just encompasses it all. I really enjoy it, so. Okay. It is the corruption, which I kind of prefer better. We start off with all these goodies, and because it is October, we have pumpkins. So. That's going to be a fun one because you can grow them after you get pumpkin seeds, which I think is a random drop as well as you can buy it. Now on that little mini map up there, you can see that little portal-y thing. That is your spawn set. That little slime over there, he has a rabbit mask on, which is hilarious. I love doing this during October because all the monsters have costumes. And And the thing is, the slime bunnies, as I like to call them, they will sneak up on you because you think it's a rabbit because you see the face. But no, it's actually a slime, and it will hurt you. And you have the health bar up there with your little hearts on it. I have 100 health and 20 mana. Mana you don't really do much with in the beginning, but you will. You get a lot of things on here by finding, which is something I do a lot of. It's a very explore-heavy game. And you have those mushrooms there are for health. And there was a grasshopper. At first, I always, just like Minecraft, I get tons of wood. It looks like it, yes. It has some really cool elements to it. Starting off can be a little slow sometimes. The first night is like make or break if you can survive the first night. Let's see, you have down here underneath me there is ores and stone, so you make different weapons. You start out with copper weapons. They're the basic of the basic, and that little dude over there. You can also make houses, and it will move people in. So it's pretty fun. I'll be playing Fortnite tomorrow if you want to play. Yes! Actually, I would love to actually have somebody to play with. I am a total noob, and especially compared to you, I watched your short where you won. So, the closest I've ever gotten Danny was, I was 6th out of all of them, which I was proud of myself just for that. But I also had some kind of noob people with me too. Yeah, I was surprised. I was actually absolutely shocked that I got 6th. Because there were some good guys. And there's one guy, he had a crown. I think he was like number 1 or something. And I snuck up behind him. He was fighting somebody else and I shot him from around the corner. And I took his crown. I don't know, I just managed to kill him. He had a gold minigun. And I was almost unstoppable. And then somebody walked around the corner and got me. And I died. I was trying to open my streaming software. I was going to stream my triumphant end. And it turned into my end alright. But yeah. Yeah, I would love to. Now, if you want, Danny, you can join my Discord. I have a place set up in it for like streaming. That way we don't have to use voice chat, because I'm not sure about it in Fortnite. But you can get into like a VC. Actually, I can win when I'm doing quests. I get so focused on that my guard is down and people can't. Oh yeah, exactly. That's why I am when I've noticed that when I'm streaming recently, that I can get so sidetracked by worrying about streaming and worrying about watching every little thing that I will get killed. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about there. Very easy to do. I'll actually build myself a pumpkin workbench, because I got the pumpkins. And with that, I can build actual stuff like doors. And you need those, or else your little dude can't get back in. Now the good thing, because I'm not on like a harder difficulty, if you're on a harder difficulty, the zombies can actually destroy your door and get in. Also, if my setup is really good, I get overconfident and mess up. Exactly. Some of that might have been my trouble. The worse my setup is, the best I do. I have a certain amount of weapons that if I get them, I'm pretty good at. I noticed that the other day when I was playing it. So yeah, I'll make 4 of those for people. 4 of those. And a lot of doors. So in this, I'm going to make my roof for the little house I'm making tall. Because you make these little houses, now if there's no wall on it, things will spawn inside here on you. So that's the big thing people always forget, like day 1. You always gotta remember your walls. Let's see. I get too overconfident with Ghostface. Exactly. When I get him and always get knocked. I've done that too. I actually didn't use him when I got into 6th. I had the Ghostface, but I never used it. Granted, part of it was that I was almost scared too. But I did use him on another one. And I got 6, was it 6 I think, on that one? Got pretty far on it, using Ghostface, which is pretty neat. And I was me and another guy, and he had Ghostface too, but he was better at it than me. And he teleported behind me and killed me. It was fun. I wasn't streaming at that time though. Spiders. That's the same as Minecraft. Spiders fall in on me in my house. Yes. I always prioritize a certain area for me to do that. And I will put roofs on it just for that. Because otherwise I get all kinds of... I have skeletons spawn in there. I had a creeper spawn next to my chest once. I had to somehow lure it outside of my house just so I could get through the night. That was nerve-wracking. And then of course I've had times where they would just blow up my chest and just without. I don't want to build too many walls. I still gotta make him a little house, or else he freaks out during the night. And see, I have gel, so I can make torches. There. Yeah, you'll be in the start of the game. You'll be torch heavy on here. Until you get the first merchant, and then he sells a lantern. What monsters are in this game? Well, you have slimes during the day, and you can get a few other things during the day, but right now it's just slimes. And then at night there is various versions of zombies. There's various versions of slimes, different colors and different sizes. Which amazingly, the strongest slime is a tiny little pink slime you can't hardly see. And it is vicious. And during the night there's zombies, flying eyeballs, which you'll see them all. They absolutely descend on the house, which is why I built the wall so high. And the reason this is only 2 wide, very rarely a eyeball will actually come down here and get me. I'm using my years of playing expertise on this one. Unlike a lot of games, I'm not playing this one blind. I have a decent idea what I'm doing. Okay, that's more than enough. I'm gonna make him a little house. And needs to be another one down. Because doors are only 3 blocks wide. And give him a little one of those. And one of those. And that should be good enough that come over here and plop his face there. Now he has a house, so he'll be somewhat at home. Lighting is very important in this game too. And let's see. Oh, come on. Yeah, open the door. There. Sometimes you do have to block people in on this game. So. Will anything pop up in your house if you don't have light? Yes. If you don't have light and walls, things will appear in your house, and then of course they can jump as high as we can, so they'll get up there in his house and kill him. So yeah, there is a lot of similarities between this and Minecraft. But there's no durability on weapons and stuff like that, so I tend to like it a lot more. I'm not sure if those are big enough. Trying to even out the rooms can be the hardest issue. And the doors open the way that you're facing, so yeah, there's the zombies. And that was in a superhero costume. And they're... so far, they're just the hand-to-hand zombies. There are some that do shoot at you. So you kind of gotta watch out for that as well. I'll just light that up. And close these doors, because sometimes they will... some things will spawn up here. There's a good chance they will, because there's no back to them. So. And then put that there. Because a lot like Minecraft, you want to dig. So in this one, a lot of it is going to go down, basically. Luckily it has that where it will automatically kind of... yeah, went too far. Yeah. And your character is 3 blocks tall, so it will automatically do that too. So I'm actually building over here to get stone. That kind of stalls out your progression until you get stone. Because you gotta have a furnace, so you can, if you do get any kind of metal, you can't do anything without stone, because you need to smelt it. So it's just the way of starting your... yeah, see, that one right there to the right has torches. And so there is a chance that if you kill it, it'll drop torches for you. So unlike Minecraft, it's not a guarantee on here, but you have better chances than if you were in Minecraft of them actually dropping whatever they're holding. And it works for just about anything. Which I've always liked the best. Can't make any more torches because I don't have slime goo, so let's see. Actually need to get 1 block taller. I'll make him think he can come in here. But you do have to watch it because there are 2-block tall zombies. Hello, Tatted Babe. Love the name. It's hilarious. Yeah, there's the demon eye. Gotta watch those because they'll come in here and they'll bounce around like crazy and just chew through you like mad. This is Terraria. It is a older, well, I want to say older, but by nowadays standards, it is kind of a Minecraft-ish sort of game. It's 2D style, going back and forth. Got a lot more stuff than the basic Minecraft does. It's got bosses. You have a giant floating eye called the Eye of Cthulhu. You have a world-specific one. Yeah, Minecraft Mario. Basically, it kind of does. Which, of course, I absolutely love. I see that one's got a costume on. It is supposed to be a, what is that, Death Star or something like that? Yeah, it is really nice. And it does not take that much room on your computer. And actually, it can be played on the phone, I believe. I know my nephews actually had it on, was it PlayStation, I think it was? So it's not a very intensive game on your console, or whatever you're playing it on, but it has a lot of content inside of it. There's tons of weapons and armor. I'm just starting out, so it's going to look very basic for a little while, but once I get going and can actually get down into the tunnels, you're going to see a bunch of stuff. So it's a patience game in the beginning. Especially since it's the first night, and it does have a night cycle, and it shows it in the back when it's not too cloudy. You'll see the moon. And there is a blood moon, which overpowers everything. All the zombies and things become twice as hard to kill. That was pretending to be a bee. That one's got a fishbowl on its head, which can drop slime, which of course helps make torches. Yep, I got gel. I'm actually surprised one of the demon eyes haven't come in here. There are stars that only appear at night, and when the sun comes up, they vanish. They are a very unique and rare kind of thing. And there are some recipes that only have stars. I always build a campfire because you get a... It doesn't. Oh, it's right there. Cozy fire. Life regen. So it gives you a constant regeneration to your life, which is really good because you don't get too many things that give you regeneration. So it's really nice to have. I have one pumpkin, so I can make pumpkin walls. Because it's October, pumpkins grow wild on here and you can get them, but they don't do that any other time. So it's a rare thing that is, I guess you'd say time-based, time of year based. I don't have a lot of wood, so I can't make that. There's fishing as well, which you can catch all kinds of things. You can catch weapons and armor, all kinds of weird loot. So it has a lot to it if you're willing to go with it. I have a ranged weapon of a rotten egg, which only drops during the Halloween time too. Okay, the sun is starting to come up, and when the sun comes up, zombies go away. So I get a lot of pumpkins. It might be hard to see on my stream. I'm not sure. I can always turn up the brightness, I think, if I need to. But eventually I will get like a headlamp, and then I will, it has like constant light around you. But for the first little bit, you just kind of go with it. Of course, these are huge trees, so you get lots of resources from it, which is good. Yeah, you hit me. You get coins from it. Sometimes the prices for buying stuff can be a little steep. Oh, I got a flower. It's a day bloom. Flowers can be used to make potions, so that's pretty neat. And there's a little worm there that I got out of a rock. There we go. There's our first chest. These little things like this, you get some cool stuff. It has a magic wand in it, which uses mana for every attack you do with it. It's a sparking wand. I got him pretty good. And you can pick up the chests. Of course, they do not respawn like mini games. So, if you get one, that's once it's full, or empty, I should say. That's all it is. So you just kind of take it when you can. Umbrella. Can of worms. I will need this. Herbed, which will have a bunch of flowers in it. And there's water, so there is a drowning physics. Cobwebs is another thing that's kind of rare. So whenever you get them, you want to try and harvest them. Which something I like to do with this, I like to make a yo-yo, which is like, I guess you'd call it baby's first ranged weapon. So I love it because you can make a string on your yo-yo and it increases the range of how far it goes out. And if you do it just right, you can fit it between a 2 square hole, and I'll have it out and I'll fling it all around. You just beat them to death with it. And they can't get to you because they can't get through the 2 squares. You can kind of get it through 1 square, but it's difficult. You have to be aimed just right. You just have all this stuff that's just right. I have it set right now so there's no penalty to death, which I do that because I know how terrible I am. What is the Pokemon community game? That is... It's a... here I am, can't explain it. It is a online... very easy online game. It's random. It has a wheel. It's literally roulette. And you get like a Pokemon thing in your group, I guess you'd say. You have the traditional 6 that you can get up to. You have a starter. You choose whether you're a boy or girl. And you basically go through trying to defeat the gym bosses. And you can find things, find potions, catch different Pokemon, and it's all based on the spin of a wheel. Once I get back to my house, I can actually bring it up and show you the look of it. And on my Discord, I actually have a link to it, so people can play individually. But that's just something we can do on stream. Kind of an interaction thing. That way you're not just watching me all the time. You actually get to have a part of it. It does have a, was it 10-minute cooldown, I believe? That's what I put on it. So, I was telling a friend today, and he's like, yeah, he played it. And he's like, yeah, I could see you not being able to do anything but play that game. I'm like, yeah, that's why I put a cooldown on it. So it is right here. And that's it. It's just a fun little game. It's on It's an IO game. And, you know, anybody can really play it, but it's just something I do for on-screen interaction. He cheats and makes us all use all of our potions so you lose. Needless to say, Danny has cashed it in a couple times. Some people actually win, so and they've never done it so far on my stream, but I haven't done it that much. So, but yeah, there's your potion. Potions are extra lives if you lose. And you get 6 Pokemon. I just blame him. It's okay. Everybody does. My friend, he's a fellow streamer that does this as well. He's a big Pokemon fan. Started it. And everybody blames him too. And his girlfriend tells him that he doesn't love her if she loses. Which is hilarious. So that's it. And it'll be your person's here. You have to defeat 8 people. And then there's 4 extra. And between each gym, you can do something. And sometimes it just kicks you straight on to the next one. Sometimes you'll go in a cave. Sometimes you'll hunt more Pokemon. Buy more potions. You know, different things like that. And it's got a lot of little things to it, which I think are pretty fun. So, that basic rundown of it. There's a lot more into it than that, but that's just your basic rundown. Most I've gotten is 3 Pokemon, I believe. Yes, I believe so. Yeah, you can fill it up and actually have more than the 6. And you can trade them out like you can in a regular Pokemon game. And we'll do that. I like to have multiple things underground. I usually have some basement dwelling people in my games, so let's see. Yeah, I'll do this. Get some clay, which you can make for flowers. Start doing good, and then he rigs the game, and that's what everybody says when they lose. Now it is going to get dark here in the tunnel because I do have limited torches. But that's just because it's early game. Oh, I got bombs. Bombs are extremely deadly on here. At least if I do it, because I always blow myself up. So you'll see me have them, but I won't use them that much because I know how I am. I got some tin ore, so that's you have 2 sets of ores, and there's no guarantee of which one will spawn because it's randomized on here. So tin and copper, which I already have, are equal. You have equal strengths generally, and you never know which one you're going to get. Like you might have, they have gold. Let's see, I'm trying to do it by rank. You have tin and copper, lead and iron, gold and platinum, I believe it is. And then you have higher level ores, which some of them they will spawn. It's the same idea. There's multiple different kinds. They have different strengths and weaknesses, characteristics, all that kind of stuff. So you never know what you're going to get. The first time I thought it was rare to get the other kind because I kept getting the same ores over and over. There's like copper and iron and gold. I'm thinking, man, are the other ones rare? Well, no. It's just because it's random chance. That's a good thing I stopped. I'll actually do that. Now you can climb ropes, and forever I didn't use them. I was thinking, why are all these people using ropes? Well, now I know, because you can just go anywhere with them. So I will do that. Put that there. I'm actually probably going to have to turn up the what is it? E settings. I don't know if there is actually. Gameplay. Zoom volume. There may not be a light color. There may not be a contrast or whatever they call it, brightness. I'll get there eventually. No, definitely not that. Well, we may just have to we'll have to deal with it for now. There we are. Give me night vision. It didn't help. Goodie bag, cactus, recall, which I will need to recall actually. Builder. Nope. I guess we just have to deal with it for now. Put it like that. And then I'll put up a torch. It's not fair that I'm the only person seeing. And put that there. Let my ropes go down there. Now, unfortunately, it goes into the water. So, yeah. And let's see. I think that's lead. Yes. So I have kind of the basic. I guess you. Oh, and you hear that train? That is a worm. And they are vicious. They are hard to kill when you first do it, because I got 60 health. There. The only way is to really get them in a corner like that where they jump, and then jump up behind them and wait for it to come back. You can hear it. Okay, it's off this side. Yeah, it got me, but I also got it. Okay, this is gonna be rough. Because the thing is, it has water physics, and so water drains. And you can actually drown yourself by hitting the wrong block. Okay, we have chests. I'll put them over here. I'll store all my stuff in here. Don't think that's an issue right now. Worms, I don't have fishing pole. Or bag of herbs. It's another flower. Fire seeds, that's way down. Clay. That's a sellable potion. That's a buildable. With that. Umbrella is damaged, so I don't really like the umbrella. So, oh yeah. And you have costumes. See, is that? Yeah. And so I'm dressing my person up to look like a xenomorph from the Aliens movie. So now I have a xenomorph. It's a vanity item. It offers no protection whatsoever, but it is hilarious. Which this is something that only happens during Halloween as well. Let's see. That was in the beginning. Need to see if I can make a furnace. As having all that ore will be completely useless if I can't smelt it. Where's my yo-yo? Let's see. And you can make things out of cactus. You have a cactus sword, cactus pickaxe. They're weak. Basically, they are just like a copper. But some of them do have some advantages. There it is, furnace. Now we can make some of that. Pumpkin armor is actually pretty good. I don't have enough to make. Let's see. I actually need that because marigold is a dye. You can do stuff with it. Some of them you just jump over them. The slimes are easy that way. I'll get my pumpkin armor, which is very dangerous to do this at night, as it's already getting darker. I can see that. There we are. Got my torch out. Ah, got me. See if I can get back before all the zombies come out, because they're more vicious than the slimes. There, he's finally back up to his house. And a pumpkin helmet. Now you won't see my armor because I got a costume on. But I look like a little pumpkin man. There we are. Me and all my pumpkin glory. But I like the xenomorph, so I'll go with that. And I do have there. Like I said, when you're starting, it can be a little slow. But it eventually ramps up to where you can go pretty much anywhere, do a bunch of things. So just kind of bear with me and we'll get there. Rotten egg. I have a little bit of material with me. I want to put my gold down there because actually it's not gold, it's silver and copper. Because I drop it if I die. So we don't have, or I don't have enough to make the extending string. So I will just put that down there too. Okay. Now we can go back and challenge. And there is fall damage, so you gotta be careful on that one big time. And it has very interesting death messages. Yeah, there's my yo-yo. It only stays out for so long, and it only you can only hit them like 3 times, and then it comes back to itself. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm telling you about water physics right there. Though it is fun to drain it. And this right here, don't know if you can see it or not. There, it's lit up. That I'm standing on is a trap. If you step on the wrong thing, it shoots you. And I have died more to that than I have enemies. Just because you're not expecting it, and all once you hear it shoot out at you like a sounds like a blowgun that the blowgun sound like you hear from movies. that have like the tribes attacking you. Gonna step on it. Yeah, there are pressure pads. I need a visual still. Well, I broke it, so yeah, there is a pressure plate right there. If you step on that, it hits you. And they're indiscriminate on who they kill. I can tell you that. Yeah, put that there. Actually, I'm going to break that because I'm going to drain that out. I do not want water following me all the way down. There. And there's little jellyfish. And those things have like electrical fields. And it will kill you faster than anything. Get you in a corner, turns that on, and you're just a goner. Now, dirt is the easiest thing to go through, really. I don't want to run out of ropes. So I gotta make sure I keep an eye on that. Okay, bombs. And you can kind of hear the jellyfish in the background. It's like that blooping sound. I'll drain that out because I don't want. I'm not a big fan of the water on here because I've died so many times. It's sad. But I imagine a lot of Terraria people will say that. You get caught, you can't go up any higher, and you do have air when you're down there for a little while. And if you don't get to an air bubble or create one, you're just a goner. Now there is a underground house here, which you can find loot at, which is really nice. Put that there, and just like a lot of things, just break through the wall. Yeah, you see the different slimes. You got the red ones, and you got the yellow one up there. The purple ones are huge. And you can kind of reach them, which is hilarious. Because you control the yo-yo where you're going. And you actually get a lot of money out of the chandeliers, so I always take them. There we are, climbing claws. You have accessories, you have a slot for accessories. And the climbing claws let you slide down walls. So if you do it just right, you can actually climb with them. So I was hoping that's what I would find. Because usually once you get climbing claws, you can do pretty good. Except when you stand there and get hit by slimes like I do. I saw you going down in there. Another good thing is this is a multiplayer game, but I think you host it basically on your machine. So it can be a little glitchy because dealing with sending vast amounts of data from one computer to the other. Though I don't know now since we have better internet. It might be a lot better. I know when I played with my ex, it did pretty good, but then we'd just like suddenly disconnect. But I had terrible internet at the time, so it's not surprising. Oh, I saw you down there. There we are. Ah, we have, what's it? tungsten. Yes. So that's my next level ore. So it's, is it tungsten? Not sure if that is a match for gold or not. But you can make pickaxes out of every level of ore, so. And there are some things that you can only break if you have a certain level of ore that your pickaxe is made out of. Then you get to kind of later game, and it specifically requires certain levels. And some of them require you to defeat a boss. Like, what is it? To break obsidian, you have to at least hurt or defeat the Eater of Worlds, which is from the corruption. Now, if I had the Crimson, I'd be fighting the Brain of Cthulhu, which is basically equal with the Eater of Worlds. Which the Eater of Worlds is a giant... It's a giant worm, basically. But yet, when you hurt it, it has sections. If you break a section, it turns into another Eater of Worlds. And you basically have to just break all the sections. And that's how you defeat him. Now, the Brain of Cthulhu, it vanishes and then comes back and attacks you, and it shoots a bunch of minions at you, which is why I prefer the Eater of Worlds. It is slightly easier, in my opinion, out of the two at least. Now we've gotten a fair amount of ore, but it takes a lot more. The higher it gets, the more ore you need to make a bar. And I think it takes, is it 12? 12 or 13 to make a pickaxe. So you need a fair amount. And right here's another trap. Yeah, gotta watch this one because it's dynamite. And it'll wipe out this whole section if you step on this over here. It's got a detonator. Now I got a lot of tungsten I can make. It'd probably be a little faster if I had higher level, but if I get enough of it through here, I can just jump up tungsten and I won't have to worry about going through the different levels of ore. And that looks like platinum, I believe. Put it right there. And there's mud, which you can use to make things as well. And it's used for growing, is it mushrooms? Yep, we got platinum. So that's a pretty good one. So I won't have gold. I won't have iron. I won't have copper. There's another one. Forgetting what the opposite of tungsten is. Trying to think. It's like, it's right there. It's like, it's the missing one. What is it? It's been so long since I played. I get every little bit of it I can. And sand has gravity physics, which sucks. I've died to sand I don't know how many times as well. So if you break the block at the bottom, it'll just cascade down on you. And if you're standing too close, you get caught in it. And you basically suffocate in sand. So, All kinds of fun things. Okay, well there's that. I'm going to be running out of rope. So when I run out of rope, I don't like to go too far down. Even though I do have climbing claws, I don't like to push it too much. Not at the beginning. Later on, I won't care too much. And let's see what's down here. It's hardened sand. There we are. Just kind of build my way a stairway up here. Since it's sand, it's hard to build on it. But yep. And put this straight down. And we'll just go like that. I just want to be able to know how far I can go down with my rope before I keep up. And that was it for the rope. I have 94 tungsten, so with some hope, I should be able to do it. And with it, the slimes, they are very buoyant, so they do that. They just float on top. Now, if you are being attacked by a slime, just go into the water and kind of sink below it, and you're good. Because they will automatically float to the top, and you don't have to worry about it. Now, of course, you have to worry about drowning, but you don't have to worry about the instant attack of slimes. Now, we are entering the mushroom kingdom, I guess you could say. And you can tell that by the background. It's turned all blue and mushroomy. And it is glowing, which is pretty fun. I will put a torch up here, just so everybody can see. I've got to look into that, if it can be lit up anymore, because I hate people not seeing. Okay, well that's enough for them. We got a jellyfish. Now he has a lot of health, and when he does his little force field thing, he's basically invincible. Can't really do anything with him. And he'll just move in a straight line. It's so aggravating. So I will clean out this. Got a lot of lead, which I will need that because it's the counter to lead, or not lead, iron. I need that to make chests, and I also need that to make a, what is it, a crafting? No, saw bench, which will make me advance things. Which took me forever to figure out. I wasn't making any of my advanced stuff, and I couldn't figure out why. It's because I didn't have the saw bench. I finally saw somebody who had it. I'm like, where'd they get that at? Recall potion takes you right back to your spawn point. If you have a bed, it will take you there. And I just ate a heart thing, which gives me extra health by 20. I think you max out at 400, I believe it is. And 200 mana, I think. I'll just say I think on that because I don't really remember. It's been a while. You would think somebody who played it every day would remember that, but not after a while. I took a break from it because me and a couple guys were playing it. And when I lost touch with them, it just kind of lost its magic for a bit. Yeah, 94 and I get 23. I have 1 platinum. I also need it for an anvil. That, of course. I'm very nitpicky about putting things in just the right spot. I'm looking for a chain. I think it's further down. So I need the chain to make the salvage. There it is. Chains. That is up here, I believe. Yep, sawmill. And with that, it opens up even more crafting things. I need a loom so I can make things with spider webs. I believe that's the end of the crafting table chain for right now. Kind of stand right here in the middle. And since they're so close together, you can reach it all. Yeah, 7 spider webs for silk. And you can make... I want to make a bed, because that gives you a spawn point. Mushroom sofa. There we are, bed. I'll put that there, set my spawn point, and I'm good for if I die. Not that I want to in the game, but sometimes you just do. Especially fighting the bosses. They're harder than you'd expect. Reinforced fishing rod, which would be good for those worms that I got earlier. And I have... I think that's as high, yeah. I'll get a tungsten pick. A tungsten axe, so it'll be faster at least. And I think that's all I can do right now. Yeah. Okay. Now I can put all this away by doing quick stack. Tungsten. And platinum. That's a lightning storm out there. Okay, I'll put that there. Yeah. Merging, it gets a little glitchy at times. Put that in there. We have all kinds of statues. Add these all in here to sell. Those are actual blocks, so I can use them. The hardened sand I really don't care that much for. And there we go. We got another one of those. Arrows. And there we are. Doing good on our first few days of Terraria. Actually do need to finish our house. Shockingly, they prefer not to live in a hovel. So I build a bunch of back wall. I have my doors and stuff over here. Because I should be getting some people joining here in a while. Since I ate the heart crystal, I'm supposed to get a nurse, which gives you like free healing. since I have, was it a bomb? I think I was supposed to get the demolitionist. And they're all like little shopkeepers that live in your place for free. And they all have like randomized names. So. And they won't join until you have a place for them. The little guide dude will always join regardless, just because it's how he is. But everybody else requires a room of their own. So you just put a table, enough for 3 more of them, and a chair. And if it's adequately lit up, they'll spawn in at some point. Actually, I want to break that. There we are. That's what I thought. And it can kind of go in, kind of spam through them. Oh, got a falling star. He lucked into it because it hit my house. Put that there. Yeah, he's trying to beat on the door. That doesn't work there. So, let's see if we can take our roof up some. Now the stars will not disappear when they're in your inventory. So you can keep a collection of them. You just have to make sure that they don't see the sunlight. Like if you throw them or something like that, then they will disappear. I have a pumpkin growing in my house. Because you can make building material out of pumpkins. I haven't yet, but you can. Let's quick stack it. Stars I put as ammunition, although I do not have the gun required for that. It's like a star cannon or something like that. So we will need 2 of those and 2 tables and go from there. Now that it's got a back on it, I can open that door. That there. Put that on that side. Because otherwise they will hop up here and actually try to get out. They can't hop as high as I can right now, so close their doors. And there is a thing here. Housing suitable, suitable, suitable all the way across. Okay. So it should be good. Yeah, Demon Eye is dressed up like a bird. Okay, that's my wood wall. So I need to keep it back. I need to get those worms that I had, because I can use them as bait. 5 of them. Now with the stars you can make enchanted worms, which it increases your chances of catching some, because it'll have 25% bait power. So I think enchanted worms get like 35, if I remember right. Another falling star and a pumpkin. Put that there. Yeah, See right there, you can make it. It's 35. But to me, it's not really worth it as far as I can see. So I don't usually do it. Let's see. Yeah, because that's up there, it doesn't. And we'll go back down here. Now this can get interesting because I don't have any more you can kind of make walls with that, but I don't like it. Put that there. What did I get? Mushroom torches and stone block. Helpful as always. Now I will dig. Now the Minecraft thing would say don't dig straight down, but on here you can actually see what's under you, so it don't matter. You just have to watch things jumping down in the holes with you. Can't see it, but I defeated a worm. So, and since we're down by the mushroom area, we have a lot of mud we have to dig through. We have a very overpowered spore bird and a salamander. Salamanders spit at you. They're vicious. So you gotta watch them on that. There we are. Yeah, that worked. Now we have our climbing shoes. We can get back up because it has a solid wall. There we are. Unfortunately, the mushroom places tend to be underwater. So that's something we always have to watch out for. Yeah. Of course there's cave bats and slime. Black slimes are pretty strong. There's another life crystal. There's some silt. Now silt is basically the underground version of sand. And it will fall on top of you. I don't see anything there. That is a underground tree. It's an amethyst tree. And it drops precious stones. Which of course I love amethyst because they're purple. And purple is my favorite color. So. Let's see. Ah, that's what I thought. Gotta watch out for these dynamites. They are evil little things. Yeah, stinking bats are horrible. You can kinda get them, but just never know. Platinum. I do like that you can kind of like suck up the coins and loot if you go through. It goes through the walls. There. Yeah, those are dead man drops. I do not like them. I need some stone. Now that's 10, so I probably ain't gonna get it. That'd be worth less. I get some gel from that, which is not bad. Just put this down there. I'll close up the wall so I can keep going down. Probably should go back up there because I think I saw a chest off to the side. You can see a glowing yellow chest off the side. Got one torch left. And there's that mossy stuff on the wall, and it will like jump over and infect all the stone around it. And I hate that stuff because you have to break it first, then you break the stone block. Now we can see the climbing claws at work. And of course I'll do this all the way back up, I don't care. I'm not picky. And I can go straight across now. And I was right, there are 2 chests and a miner. So I can take his mining hat. If I do it just right. I think we should get mushrooms and all that. Oh, sorry. Sticking bird. Yeah. No, come back this way and attack me. Oh, those ghosts. They like go through things. Ah, there you are. Nice. I want to try and get this miner's hat. There we are. Okay. I'll put that on there. Now I have permanent light. Now that you have... Ah, it's Pokemon time. Yep. So we go back here. And let's see, where is it? I'll bring it back up. So now we got Tatted Babe, and we are going to see they have the 8 generations of Pokemon we can go through. You want to be a boy or a girl in this run? You just type it in, let me know. Boy. Alrighty. Now you have the 3 starters. And you get... Is that a Chikorita? I think that's how they call it. Now we have a chance, very slim chance, to see if it's a shiny. Which I believe increases its power. Nope. It's very hard. I have yet to get a shiny on here. So... Okay, we'll see what we do before the first. And you go straight into a battle. Okay. Now the green is your chance to win the battle. And of course red is chance not to. Yeah, good luck. Apparently with me you need good luck because we used your first and only life. Now you're on to the last life. And that's the end of the run. I have had so many that's like this, unfortunately. Yeah, that was so unfair. Exactly. See, even I think it's unfair. So, alright, we take a screenshot of this, showing used all your stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's rigged. It's rigged. It's my fault. Hacks and cheats. Okay, we copy that. And then bring up my server. Here we have Pokemon Roulette. Yeah, Sir Pickle did it earlier. He had all this, and it went through 2 potions. So we paste it there. It wasn't even a water type. I know. The curse of the water types. Okay, it's Tatted Babe 101. Okay, and there we are. That was your first run on the totally unfair Pokemon game. But since it was basically it was short, very short, we'll give you a free shot at it again. We'll do another one and see if we can do that, since it was so unfair. I mean, if you'd gotten farther, I would have been fine, but we'll do you a free one. So we'll do this. See which one you get. Gen 4. Okay, this time, do you want to be a boy or a girl? Want to keep your streak as a boy or go with the girl? Totally up to you. There is a curse on the girls, though. Just like the water type curse, there's a curse on the girls. Let's see what your starter is. Terraria. Yeah, exactly. See, there's a curse on starting with a water type if you're a girl on the game, or if you get a Snorlax, which is a random thing you can get, or if it's a shiny Snorlax, you're guaranteed to lose. So those are the curses that we've found out so far on the game. Now you tell me. It's you're so close on a shiny. Okay, let's see if we can actually get you something besides the go straight. That was a horrible thing to have for the first run. Okay, you have a free life. And okay, now it's the curse of the grass types, apparently. We went through one of your free lives. Let's see if we can do it. So we actually get it just within, and you won. First one. Woohoo! Now there's a chance, the green chance, of evolving your Pokemon. And you do. Now you have a Grotle, I guess is how you say it. Give her green. Yeah, exactly. Now there's a bunch of stuff you can have a chance on between the next gym. And it is visit a daycare. You get a Torterra. You have a free upgrade. It is a fully upgraded Pokemon now. And it increases. The more powerful they are, the better chance you have on winning. And it gets harder and harder the more gyms you get. So having upgraded ones is the best. Now, just within the red. Last life. That's cross your fingers, your toes, anything else you can for this spin. Let's see, and she won it. Your girl got it. Stop reading it. I'm trying. I can't help it. I'm getting all the good luck I can. I'm just cursed with bad luck, unfortunately. Now, if you evolve, okay. Since it's fully upgraded, or fully evolved, whatever you want to call it, if you had gotten an evolution, it would give you a free potion, which is always nice to get, but we had to pass that. And find an item. Now, these can be interesting. She needed that, exactly. If you can get a hyper potion, I think that's 3 lives in 1. Regular potion. Running shoes are awesome because you get 2 chances on things to do in between. And escape rope. That only happens, or works, if you're in a cave. So, last life. you have a semi-useless rope and a fully evolved Pokemon. And there we are. I'm trying to be nice to her. We got farther. And we actually got to see more of the game. So it's not totally rigged. Only semi. There we are. So now you get more of the concept of the game and how unfair it is. Okay, we're going to do that. I'll bring back the server. And is it 101? Yep, 101. There we are. And make that full size. X out of that. Shrink it down. And bring up my second monitor. There we go. Yeah, it was a lot better. Well, now you have experienced your first Pokemon roulette. There's actually second. Okay, let's see, where was I? Pumpkin. Yeah, a pumpkin costume, even though I have pumpkin armor. They weren't thinking of that when they made the costumes. Okay, quick stack. Put that there. And quick stack again. Platinum. There's tons of gems on here, so I'll run out of them pretty quick. There we are. And when they're fully grown, I can break pumpkins with this. And blueberries are used for dye. So we have, let's see, I've got a miner's helmet, which is good, because I'll be able to see in the dark. At least a little bit. Oh, it's getting dark, so that is, yep, there's the Eater World's minion. And they have a lot of health, so I watch them. Ah! They've got 40. The Eater of Souls. And they drop some interesting things, but I'm not going to chance it right now because I'm kind of puny. I have a slime chasing me. Just conveniently goes up and over. So we will put that right there. Okay, we got blueberries. Quick stack it. And I'll need that because it's a dye as well. Now we can go on adventure. We can go down that other tunnel. Marigold. Take my little pumpkin. And the thing is, if you have pumpkin seeds stored to your character on the world after October is over, you can still grow them. And so you can keep pumpkins going all year long. But it's only on the world. And if you start a new one, you won't have it. So it's one of those seasonal things. And they give you presents during Christmas. And you can open for random stuff too, which is really nice. Well, it looks like it's like just water down there. Maybe I'll go up and over. Give me a better chance to find more stuff. Sometimes you get really expansive caves down here, and then sometimes like that, it just won't be much. It can run into just tons and tons of blocks. There's a purple slime. The big old booger with a bunch of health. Got 40. This is the desert. I don't like vultures. There we are. But they do give you a lot of gold. Or coins, I should say. I'll take out the cactus. Just because. Now you can find some cool stuff in the desert. If there's a pyramid, there's a chance of finding a flying carpet. But doesn't seem to be right now. Sometimes, because it is a medium world, there can be two deserts, and they'll have this grassy spot in between them. And it must be an oasis because there are palm trees, which is a rare, or rarer kind of wood. You can kind of get it if you try to grow a tree on sand. If I had a bug net, I could catch that scorpion and use it as fish bait. But I don't. You have to have the merchant, and to get the merchant, you have to have a gold coin. Okay, this is the jungle. Now, just by entering the mud of the jungle, I have triggered the Eye of Cthulhu. He'll try to spawn now. Now, the only way to get away from him until you're ready to fight him is to basically jump down the hole and go down as far as you can and hope he doesn't chase you. Which I found out the hard way. Okay, got this. I hate that. Blue kite. Those jungle bats are horrible. These things have a lot of health, but they're nothing compared to the jungle bats. They're actually easier to kill because they're kind of bound to where they are because it's a plant. I did everything except for the blueberry that I wanted. Come on. Yeah, jungle slimes have a lot more health than you think. Oh, stinking thing. And see, that's where they get you. There's two of them over there. Cheat. I don't care. They come through underneath. That's how they do it. Down here, where you are, kind of useless. It tells you what's around you. Kites can be flown on windy days. It's a bit useless, but it works. Okay. I hate this because I feel trapped. Because I got all these bats around me. And I'm not very fast. So I'll just go home. That's why I love the recall potions. Eventually you can get a mirror. And there's two different kinds of them. But you can get a mirror that you can look into. And it instantly takes you back. Put these down there. Jungle seeds. All this up here can be sold. Certainly I should be. Nope. I do not have enough for gold yet. Getting your first gold is the hardest. And then you get the merchant to arrive. After that's not too bad. But getting there is the hard part. Okay. There we are. Maybe I can slip over here and get these chests. And ghosted. There's one of the mirrors. Sticky bird. Okay, now the merchant arrives. That's why I like doing that, because you can get a ton of stuff. There is more down there, but salamander. Crawfish are nasty too. And of course you can build with the mushrooms as well, but I'll just stick with this. And now the merchant is here, I can sell him a bunch of stuff. So I have a magic mirror, which is unlimited recall. It's tungsten, flare gun. Okay, then we have mushroom grass seeds, which you can grow them on that. I'll need those. All that down there, I don't really need. These are all sellables. And I make a lot of money doing this too. Okay. Costumes, I don't think sell for very much. The umbrella, potion. I already have bombs there. Another potion. More of those. Of course. And the nurse has arrived too. Now she'll be outside, basically clawing at the door to try and come in. But I've got it locked, so. There, I'll be nice. Okay. No value. And there we go. 6 gold. Now with that, I want to buy a piggy bank. Bug net. That's flares. That'll work for now. And the piggy bank, you can set it on top of there and put all your money in it. You just put random things down here. Now, if you're in a multiplayer world, everybody's piggy bank will be like a private stash. Well, I need the things written in green down here are enchantments, basically. So even though radar is useless to me, 4% speed movement speed is. That gives critical strike chance, so. And sometimes just, yeah, see right there, keen. That has speed. Let's see. Actually, don't want that. Move that down. Put fishing pole. I do not need flares. All the flares do is it causes them to burn, basically. You have to lock the people in because they're crazy. Quick stack it, and it should be good. I'm way better off than it was earlier. And there we are. Now we have the miner's helmet on. We don't need torches basically. At least not in the immediate area. Because they always have a light around them. There's some of that mossy stuff up there is starting to grow. So I hit it. If you take it out at its source, it won't grow as much. Now we're down in platinum. Nice little vein of it. I can hear the train coming. There's not really too much I can do with as far down as I am. But luckily, it dropped a health thing, so I didn't lose any. I think it gave me, it drops like candy or something like that, and it gives you like 20 health. So I got free 20 health for that. And I'm underwater. That's because this is silt. You gotta get it before those bubbles or your health starts draining. Luckily all you have to do is just get a little air bubble. Even if you make it yourself, and you're good to go. That's what I was afraid of. It's that silty stuff. You can stop it if you make a block like that. It won't go past it. That really doesn't do anything that I know of. It's just annoying to dig through. Yeah, dug too fast and silt basically crushed my toe. In a manner of speaking. And put that there. That can stop that salty stuff. Oh, there's a jar down there. Give me free ropes, which is fine. And drain this water out. That looks like, what is it? It's a sapphire. Let's see. There. Block it off so they can't find me. And we'll dig out this. Might be able to upgrade to a platinum pickaxe. Just depending on how many I get. And put that there. Yeah, because it won't go through spider webs. So it stopped. There. Now I can build down. You can't climb if there's no wall, so. Let's see. Yeah, there's a black slime down there. Does that. There's a lot of silt. Now the silt is good if I can get a extractor. And it gives you like, it can give you gold, gems, money, anything that's randomized. And you can find some special things, but they're also very rare. There's some topaz. Salamanders down there. That's what they're doing. Now they're hopping around with the jellyfish. There's a ton of silt over here. Yep, and there's water. That's the trouble of digging sideways like that. You can run into a water and it just flows everywhere. Here, I love collecting the silt because if I get an extractor, then I'll be just rolling in money because it gives you tons. Each one can give you, there's no telling how much actually. I've never really paid too much attention as to exactly how much it gives. But I know it gives you different amounts of gold or silver, whatever. And draining out more water. Now there is a gem mine in here, basically. I get, what is it, emeralds, I believe? And they're just like hanging on the walls. You just look for the green, and there you are. That, and I think that's all that's really up there that I need. Now I have to find a way to either drain the water or go around it, which can be fun at times. Both in the good sense of actual fun and wanting to rip your hair out, aggravation. Let's see if I can put that there. Yeah, mix. Go down to wherever the bats are, which of course is going to be right where I'm going. It's the way it always is. Okay, now we got rope. I can go down however far. It stopped at 4. Okay, well that's all of them. Yeah, and if they hit you, they knock you off. Which I don't like that, but not much you can do about it. Okay. Well, that's... Oh, that. Well, if you're watching Danny, that was the... that was the dart trap. And there's another one right there. I'll take that one before it goes off and shoots me again. And that's why I like climbing claws. And more emeralds. Now those you can make a staff, which I love. And it just fires out magic. Takes quite a few of the gems though. That is a piranha. I knew it. Most of the time you can get them, but there's no promise of that. Okay. Now I'll go up here. Nope. Jumped off. There. I can roll some bombs down there. Maybe it'll take care of some of this water. It did actually. Yeah. I want to make sure I got a way out. Okay. I'm actually going to teleport back. I can sell that. There's a unicorn. Ah, there we go. Danny has redeemed the roulette. Sounds like a fun time to me. Okay. We gotta restart it. See which gen you get. And Gen 5. Boy or girl? See if you can. Let's see, beat it as a boy if I remember right. And he's going for a girl, so see which one you get this time. Let's go. Uh-huh. Girl, okay. Yeah, continue on. Ah, T-Pig. I love that. That's my favorite one. Let's see which one you get. You got Snivy. See if the grass Pokemon curse continues. Oh, you were so close. No, I got a water. I got a water with the boy. Okay, yeah. You got the curse of the water type. Do good with the girls. Alright. Let's see what we do between. Catch Pokemon. Off to a strong start with that one. See what we get. A Ducklet. Hey, never know. Not quite. Now, first battle. And you got it. See if you evolve. No. But that still works. Let's see what goes in between. You get... Okay, get an item. There we go. See if we get something good this time. Not an escape rope. Hyper Potion. You can spend 3 times whenever you lose a gym battle. So that's kind of a last ditch. But that's really good. See if we can take on Lenora. Got our 2 Pokemon. And... Nope. 1 life down. Come on. Danny needs to go a little far up. Well, you've used all of it. We have 3 lives on this. 3 spins, I should say. Let's go. That's 1 down. And there. We beat Lenora. Whew. Now let's see if they evolve. Yes. Now we get to see who evolves. Yeah, my fault. Snivy. So I have a Servine. Click off that. Oh, okay. See what we do between. What are you doing to me? I was doing so good. Oh, what was this? Is it a trade? Ducklet. Yep. Okay, well that's not bad. You can trade your Ducklet away for maybe something even better. The duck. You get a crow with a hat. It's like Murkrow. You never know. You have a better than average chance to win it. You're on your last life, and you got it. 3rd gem. Let's see. Okay, let's see what happens between the gem. Battle a trainer. So you get a free evolution because you beat the trainer. Murkrow. I want the duck back. Uh-huh. Was that a haunch crow? Still have better than average chance? Let's spin it and see. Oh. That was within a hair of being on the line. So close. So close. We'll do this. There we are. Okay. Copy that. Bring over the server. Paste it. There we are. Can you see my other ones? Yeah. Yeah, let's see. That's scroll check. There we go. Yeah, I got hit with the girl curse again. You had a water type and you're a girl, so you got you got a double whammy on that one. But you did make it to what was it, the 5th? Yeah, curse of the water type. There was a boy. That was your first one. That was a better one though, yeah. And then let's see. Yeah, that was your first one, I think. You had the water type again with the girl. And let's see. Okay, yeah, these are the first ones I did when I played. I got pretty far. I had a Snorlax on that one. Well, I traded for a Mew. Traded a Mew and caught a shiny, yeah. Don't remember which one it was. Was it a shiny Mew, I think? I don't remember. Those are my first ones way back. Alright. So we got those. And we'll put that back over there. X out of that. And that was our run for that one. There we are. So only you get the really good ones. Definitely right. That was the first time I'd ever played it. So yeah, it went rather well. I was surprised. But let's see. Do not eat the vile mushroom. Painting. Fedora. Stopwatch. A blue chicken egg. Summons a blue chicken. But I don't have 25 gold. Let's see. Yeah, dart traps you can sell. And that. I think you can sell costumes. Used to, you couldn't. I wonder if they updated that. We'll have a unicorn costume there. Nothing to quick stack. Gems. Silt. Even more gems. And put that away. Quick stack it. We got 5 gold. And the good thing about being in the piggy bank, when you go to buy something, it will be in the shop's inventory because it's in your piggy bank. And the good thing with rope is you can click anywhere on it and it will continue. Oh, I did not see that. Let's see. I will go from here. Oh, it's over 4 o'clock. So I will need to wrap it up a little bit. We'll go from there. There's a piranha down there, but I really want to get all that. And that's another thing. Sometimes it kicks you up on top of things like that. What's that? The beetle. It does give you stuff for a red dye, though. That'll help drain out the water. And, emerald. Thought that's what it was. I can go up here and pick up some stuff. There's another gem tree over there. There's the pickle. How's it going? You pulled a ray, or like you did on a ray stream, and you caught me right before I was getting ready to quit. But I can go for a little bit. I gotta get this chest down here and stuff anyway. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I can reach it. That of course means my guy has unnaturally long arms to be able to reach through there and let's see. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you can kind of do that. I would rather just... They can't get through 3 block holes. So I'll just bash them with my my handy dandy yo-yo right here. And I got a mining shirt. 1 defense. Well, I guess I got 3. Get this heart. Gives me more health. Life crystal. And there's a chest down here. I was hoping there was. Regen all of my air. There we go. Speedy boots. Now it kind of does a build up, and then it will give you a speed boost. Go over here and drain this water. Oh, there's another life crystal. And take that, give me 160 health, which is always good. He's trying to get away, but he couldn't. What's that? Topaz. A topaz gem corn. There we are. And there we are. Do this over here. Take that. Let's see if I can get it. What I get out of this little pot down here. And yeah, when I start running, it sounds like a train as well. And let's see. These are some precarious ledges. I'll do that. Glow stick. Ooh, those are way down there. Oh, there's a ghost. Well, since it's after time, I'm going to come back up here and kind of finish it out. Let's see, anything else? I don't want bombs. I have never liked bombs on here. I need that. Sell that. About the only potions I keep are my health potions. Miner shirts over there. Quick stack. My gem corn. This for dyes. That goes up there because I'm going to sell them, of course. Gem corn down here. Go to merchant. Actually get some money out of it. Pretty good. And quick stack. I catch ladybugs. Yeah, now that I have the bug net, whenever I see something like that, I can catch them, and they are bait. Very weak bait, but they're bait. And let's see. Oh, there's another one. Got it. Put that there. I don't want them running out at night. They're terrible about running away at night. And then they get killed and wonder why. Okay, I got all that. They're just regular Hermes boots, but you run super fast. Now that's a good 2 defense on a cloud in the bottle. Is really nice. Most of the time you have to enchant long and hard to get that. Oh, someone. I'm terrible about running after bugs. You can catch butterflies, ladybugs, lightning bugs, all kinds of little things. And there are little rats and things. And you can catch them, and you put them in like little, I guess they're terrariums. And let's see, go through here. Actually, what I want, I just come straight across it, so I don't have to worry about it again. Corrupted sand. Let's not go with that. That's what I was afraid of. One of those corruption worms. Vicious little boogers. So we got... I like that bird. If I could catch it, I could stick it in a little terrarium in here. Let's see, summons. Does it do damage? Don't remember. So now I have a little minion. A little pumpkin. Don't remember if he does damage though. Some of them must be in the ladybug spawning area or something. There, got 2 more. I have 11, which is good because I'll need it for my if I do any kind of fishing later. There we are. Put my money up, and there we are. I see you, ladybugs, but I'm not being tempted. Okay, we're gonna save and exit there. And we're gonna go off with that. Oh, Alright. First, I'm gonna see if anybody's on it. There wasn't anybody on earlier to raid. So it's thinking that there is. Noxide. He's a really nice guy. He's coming here and dropped some bits for me. seems pretty cool. He also comes into the real Sir Pickles stream. He does stuff on there. He is playing. What is it? I think it's Dead by Daylight. So we're going to go over there and raid him since he seems so nice. And with that, thank you everybody for watching. I'm still trying to move my streaming schedule around. Probably going to start going with in the morning because I'm in Eastern Standard Time. But we're going to just have to see. Right now I'm just doing 2 streams a day, see which one does better. Whichever one ends up doing better, I'll stick with that stream time probably. And we'll go from there. But so far it's going neck and neck. So I just got to continue it till I find out what does better. And for those watching on YouTube or on stream, on Twitch, you can find all of my links in my link tree, in my descriptions and my about me's and all of that. And I always post a notification on my X whenever I post on YouTube or on here. And so, with that, we're going to start up the raid. I saw that Sir Pickle cheering with bits. You did it right at the end of the stream. Thank you very much, though. Always appreciated. And here we are. We're going to stream. And with that, goodbye, everyone.